In our school zone coverage tonight, Rockridge High School is about to celebrate its first harvest from the school's hydroponic or flex farm. So what does that mean? It's a sustainable way to grow plants indoors year-round in a small space that uses minimal water and energy. One flex farm can produce more than 25 pounds of leafy greens in less than a month. And coming up on Monday, the high school students who grew those crops will get to harvest them while also educating about 500 local elementary students. So joining me today in studio are Rockridge students Emma DeCarroll and Addie Ehring. Guys, thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. First of all, talk to me about what you brought with you today.
This is a broccoli plant. We planted it today.
We just transplanted it from our hydroponic system so that we could bring something to show.
I love it. I wish there was little broccolis on it, but that'll come soon enough. You guys have a lot you're going to harvest on Monday, so let's talk about what a hydroponic farm is. What does it look like?
So it kind of looks like a little circle, and it splits in half, and there's a light in the middle that they can use for their photosynthesis. And there's like 2 water tanks that have nutrients in them so that there's no need for soil.
That's super cool. But now, no soil doesn't mean you can't grow anything, right? Talk about what you're going to be harvesting on Monday.
So we'll have some lettuce that we're harvesting to give to our cafeteria so that we can help give back to our school. And then we have some broccoli. The peas will be ready like next week, but we haven't tried those yet.
Oh, I was going to ask, have you tasted any of the food yet?
Yes, we've tasted all of it except for the peas because they're not quite ready, and that would not be a very good taste.
Addie, I have to ask, are the tomatoes you guys have grown, are those good?
Yeah, they're really good.
Okay, good. I'm thinking about begging for some tomatoes. I'm always looking for more to grow with. Can you guys break down how the farm actually works? The plants, people can see in the video right there, they're like standing up. How do they get their water and their nutrients?
So there's 2 halves of the hydroponic system, and at the bottom there's nutrient water, and then the nutrient water like drips down to the plants, and then the plants will grow from there. And then they'll harvest them. It's a process, but
I can imagine. So who's in charge of doing like the watering at Rockridge?
So it's not, we don't have to water them, but Charlie Edwards is in charge of making sure that the water at the bottom is being replenished weekly.
Okay, interesting. So no one has eaten anything yet, is that true?
Charlie tastes.
Oh, okay. But then the lunch cafeteria may be getting some on Monday.
Yes.
Okay, well let's talk about Monday. You guys have got 500 elementary students coming to Rockridge. What are you going to be doing with them?
So there's different lessons that they're going to be doing. The main one is the hydroponics part. The younger ones will get to learn like the basics of how to grow something, and the older ones will get the breakdown of the nutrients and how it all works.
Okay, I hear there's going to be some agriculture equipment demonstrations.
Yes.
What's that?
There's an equipment station, there's a classroom station where they're learning about chicks and the incubation process, even with baby chicks there, that they get to hold and touch. And then there's a greenhouse lesson along with the hydroponics, so they get like the normal and then they get the upgraded version.
Cool. And a petting zoo? Is that happening?
Yes.
What kind of animals do you know?
There's pigs, I think, pretty sure. Goats, and then the chicks that go along with their chick lesson.
I love it. You know, when we talk about this story, when I read this coming in my email inbox a couple days ago, I was thinking about this teaches agriculture lessons and STEM lessons and critical thinking, all these buzzwords that we look for when we're thinking about projects for schools to implement. But really, for you two that have been working with this and will get to reap the benefits on Monday, what has this taught you guys? What have you taken away from this?
So it's not, most people when they think of farming, they think of like the cornfields and everything. It's more than just that. You can make vertical farming so it takes up less space with the same benefits as a normal field.
What about you, Addie?
I think it's really cool like that they can do it from just water and a seed that germinates and then put in, I don't know. It's just different than to see it grow and germinate, or or get harvest from just a tower, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's extra cool, or equally as cool, that it's students that get to be front and center with this. Guys, thank you both so much for coming in today. Are you going to be there on Monday?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see you on Monday morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for you guys at home, if you want to learn more about this Monday's event or even share this story, we have an article online right now underneath our As Seen on TV 10.